Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Enigmatica 6. We're going to continue where we left off on our last episode where we were working on our refined storage system here. I made a couple small changes from the end of the last episode. Just kind of moved some things around. I moved some stuff down from upstairs down to the basement and advance for prep. But we're going to work on getting our storage system interface back to storage drawers today. That way we can have access to all of our goodies that we've got stashed over here. You know, they've got in block form and all kinds of other different things. Then we'll work on getting all of our items actually into our system because, let's be real, we totally need stuff. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the mod storage drawers. And there's a couple things that you need right off the bat. We want to have oak drawers. We want to have compacting drawers. We want to have a drawer key and an external storage to interface everything back to our refined storage. The other item that we're gonna make sure we need is a drawer controller. So we're gonna need one and only one of these items here. So what we're going to do is we are going to go upstairs to our refined storage system. And again, I changed a little bit of this. I moved the pillars out a little bit, made it so it was an internal 3x3, so it was nice and centered. I moved our smelter and pulverizer over here, but we need all of these components. So here's the thing. I made all of these items off stream by accident because I actually had recorded a whole episode and then the whole thing was muted. So we're going to grab these items all from storage drawers at storage. As you see, I've got about 25 compacting drawers. And here's our external storage bus. So I kind of lost all that footage, so I'm recreating it, creating it because I was muted, and it was lovely. All right, so now that we have all this thing, how do we set this up? And actually, we want to grab these as well, which we'll talk about those in a little bit. And we want to we'll keep those in there. We're going to want these speed upgrades for something here shortly. And always need cable. Make sure you always have, again, with refined storage, you're going to go through a healthy amount of cable. Don't be afraid to make a bunch of it. You'll use it. All right. Back downstairs. So what I determined is I was going to use this wall here, and we're pretty much going to use the whole wall over here for our refined storage. So, or not refined storage, but our storage drawers, rather. I'm sorry. So we're going to put each of these items down here and the drawer key. Let's read the tooltip on the drawer key, right? So it locks and unlocks the drawers. Hold in the offhand to lock new drawers placed manually. So we'll show you what this is here in just a moment as well. So because I'm going to be putting this whole wall of storage drawers, I'm going to put our drawer controller smack dab center. Well, I think I'm off by one block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm one block. It's gonna bother me that it's not centered. Do I push this wall out just a little bit? Should I push this wall back? What if we were to take him, put him here, then push that wall out one? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe that? No, guys, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna push this wall back one because I'm gonna want this centered. And the reason that I want it centered is because you are going, and I'm gonna want all this removed. The drawers that you attach to this can go out actually 8 blocks in every cardinal direction from the controller. So if you go out 8 blocks from this guy, you can place these drawers all the way out into those directions. So just gonna clean this up real quick. And then we'll mine a little tunnel underneath. I wasn't aware that that it was like that down here, so it works. It's fine. It's fine. F7. Sure, right there for now. All right. Anyway, and then we're gonna run a trough. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to run our cables, our refined storage cable. We're going to run it all the way across this wall. The reason that we're going to do this is, again, we're doing things to interface back to our system so we have access to everything. This is why we made the external storage, though. So if we shift-click, we attach him onto here, and we're going to put him into redstone mode. Just so we can understand how this whole system works. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to place compacting drawers out on the, we'll say the right side over here. Now, if you notice when we're placing these things here, they're not showing anything. If you right-click if you have the key in your hand and you right-click it, it locks the drawer. Basically, locking or unlocking the drawer means that you can't place items, inside of it. So if we were to grab, let's say, a gold nugget, we were to stick a gold nugget here, one of the great things about compacting drawers is it shows you all the various block types that the gold nugget can be. So we know that 9 gold nuggets equals an ingot, 9 ingots equal a block. This block knows that this is a recipe. So with our refined storage system, we now have access to ingots, nuggets, and blocks of gold. Because this storage bus right here that we have linked connects to this, and it reads every other block that's attached to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our key in our offhand, and we are going to place down the rest of these compacting drawers. So we're going to do this. And as you see, as I'm placing them down now, they're also getting locked. So, which is really nice to be able to do. And you. And because modded Minecraft has a lot of various blocks and things that can be compacted, you're going to want a fair share of these. So don't, you see, I've got 2, I still have 2 more on this guy, we'll say. We will probably use this with these 2, and more. So we're just going to place them up here for now. Do we want to do that? That should be fine. I mean, we're not going to interfere with the power cable on this wall. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So the other thing, so as you, all those that we just placed down are locked. So if we were to go to turn this, let's change this back to insert extract. Okay, so let's just say that we didn't have this thing, but we also had redstone mode turned on. Turn that off. And we want you always active. No redstone. Okay. So so down there, right? We've got gold, and that's it. So let's take a look at something that's in our refined storage system that we actually don't have in there currently. So we have. Let's take out the carrots. Okay. But we don't have any carrots in our refined storage system. If I were to put these carrots in here, I mean, it goes in like normal. But because we don't have drawers down here that are locked, there's a risk of it coming into these drawers first if you set the priority right. So setting the priority on refined storage means this is the very first place you want an item to go. When you place an item inside of your system, where do you want it to go first? In this case, we're saying, hey, if you're able to put it, I want you to put whatever you grab into our drawers first. As you see, and now because of it, it stuck it over here. No, but we don't want carrots inside of these drawers. You know, I mean, so we want to make sure that all the drawers are locked. So there's two ways you can do it. Again, we've already talked about being able to just right click what's here, right? The other thing you could do, if you just right click on the drawer controller, it'll lock and unlock the entire thing all at once. So it's a great thing to do. This is great when you're using the key in your offhand. It's great when you're placing down new blocks. So like, let's say our drawers, no, we're gonna go these guys. I have one more. Right? So now all those that we placed down are locked. And I just put it up there just because, you know, I just needed a spot to stick. I just needed a spot to stick something. And that's a spawnable area. We don't want that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through our blocks and things like that over here. And we're going to spend some time putting them inside of the drawers. So, and we're not going to do all of this on camera, but I just want to show you guys how great this is, right? So let's look at our basic, basic basic things. So we have iron, got lead, grab copper, got nickel, osmium, silver, uranium, and then the other thing to be looking at is no. Do I have tin down here yet? Not yet. Is take a look and see what items you can do. If you care about having blocks of diamonds, emeralds. If you care about having everything all nice and color organized, you can you can do that. Me, I, it, so we're just gonna right click on each of these, and we're just gonna drop these items again. And as you get again, as you see, it's putting them in to where we have where it knows, quote unquote, knows that you can make this in block form. You can make this in all kinds of various things. So we have steel. We're gonna put our gems up at the top. So we'll put those guys up there. So now it knows we can have blocks of diamonds and stuff. So the other thing that we can compact and that is actually really nice to have is slime. Nether quartz is compactable. Glowstone is compactable. Coal. Fluorite is compactable. Did you know that ender pearls are compactable as well? Clay. All of this stuff really in this chest is all a bunch of items that you can compact. And the great, and again, the great thing about this is that oh, right. So I took everything out of here, so there's nothing in it, but the drawer still thinks it's locked. But if we right click that and unlock it, we'll be good. Now we can also put coal up here, right? So that should be good. But you can also do slimes, right? Slime balls. You can put those in there. Put regular slimes in there. We've got all of this stuff we can put in here. We're gonna do our appetite. Oh, well, that was an appetite, but you know, whatever. Do our clay. So now we have access to clay balls and to the other stuff. Appetite. Now, as you see, and then the other thing is, so I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. We're just going to take a bunch of stuff of this. So if you've got a bunch of stuff in your inventory, and if you right click on the controller, it'll pull everything out of your controller or out of your inventory and put them inside the drawers into the appropriate slots just by right clicking it all. So just by doing that, we now know what we don't have blocks for yet, right? So we don't have a thing for lapis, which we totally want a drawer for lapis. Lapis is a must. See, we're already using these two drawers up at the top. And we also don't have a thing for fluorite, apparently. What else do we have? Uranium dust, which we're not going to worry about dusts. Just take everything else. That should clean up everything. Minus the dusts. Ooh, what are you? No, we don't care about the marble. Well, let me rephrase that. Marble is love. Marble is awesome. But we don't care about placing marble. Now, netherite bricks. Does this have a... It does. It is a compacting thing. So if we were to get some nether bricks and we were just to put them in there, we could easily make this thing a... I stick that there for now. So now we've got access to all of this stuff in our systems. So let's come up here just so we can see. See, and now here's where remember you see all of the various things. Now, so in theory, we've got 3,000 nuggets and ingots and stuff like that. And if we put stuff in our drawers, and if we put stuff in our system, because we locked the drawers down there, we don't have to worry about items coming into any of these other spots. So now what we need to do is we need to work on importing all of our stuff. To do that, let's get some torches. I'm seeing some dark spots. I don't have things lit up very well up here yet. I just finished redoing parts of these things. All right. So again, now we've got access to all of this stuff, basically. So we can put all this stuff away because we don't need it on our person right this moment. Will we later? Yep. But right now, we don't need the chunks. We don't need any of that stuff. We need cables. We're gonna speed upgrades, and we need one more item. So we made an external storage. We need an import to start to import all of our stuff. So we need an importer. So if we just do destruction core, make one of those, and we do a... Am I really out of processors? I totally am. Look at you. Not for long. Let's toss this over here. Thank you. Yeah, I'll put him away. All right. So the reason we're making the importer is that we can connect it to any of these chests that are over there on the wall, to our straight in front of us. Import. Yay! Okay, so we've got wood. We've got various gems and things like that, right? So what we're gonna do is it's gonna look bad, but we're just gonna connect straight up to our refined storage system here. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna automatically start to import all of the items from this chest into our system. And then we can start to work on breaking all this stuff. Which is really kind of nice. But as you see, it's kind of slow. So we have some speed upgrades. Drop them in. And we go much faster. Now you can actually make this faster yet still by adding a stack upgrade. But I'm going to go off camera here. And I'm going to work on importing everything that I have in these chests. And then we will come back in just a little bit. All right, be right back. Hey guys, all right, so I finished moving everything over into the chests, and I realized that I need some ways to store more quantities of things than items I'm ever really going to use. And then I remembered that storage drawers has a void upgrade. So void upgrade voids excess items automatically that go into your drawers. So if we take a look inside of our bag here, for example, I've got a crap ton of netherrack. I'm never going to use 20,000 netherrack, stuff like that. So we're going to make, a void upgrade. We're going to stick this thing in a couple, we're going to stick it in one drawer, apparently. And we're going to put it in the netherrack drawer. So the way that these work, let's see. You're the netherrack? Yes. So if you shift right click on here, you can see how much is in here, and you see you've got all these upgrade drawers. So you can actually stick a void upgrade in here, and anything over the total number of stacks that this thing can currently hold. A tier 1, I believe, holds 2,000 something? 2,048? Here, we'll see. So we just, we'll just do that. So 2,048. So if we were to grab 2,000 more netherrack or whatever, we say we would try to stick it in there, it just voids it automatically. However, we might want more than that at some point. I don't know, but we can actually stick those other upgrades that we were looking at. These upgrades here. What these let you do is they will let you so we can just right click on top of this block here. That's a little loud. So if we're going to sit here on another rack and we stick one of those in there, and again, shift right click and open hand. So now we can hold 16 times this amount, right? So we can just do this. And we can continue to pull out all of our netherrack in here. Because, as you all know, going mining in the nether. Jasper. Oh man, we're good. We're totally gonna fill up our drawer over here, but I mean, 2048. Okay, so we're full. So now, really, all of this stuff here, we could really just trash. Shift. Control Shift Q. And actually, we're gonna take our Danknol. We're gonna go put this thing back into construction mode, and we're just gonna. Pretty sure we can void. We want one of those. Get rid of all those. Because I only want one. I only want one stack of this. There. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that'll work. So fills up our inventory, but we don't have this thing in here. So if we were to do this though, now it has voided everything extra. Anything extra. Control Shift Q. So anything over top of one stack, it should have voided out for us. Cool. But I just looked at the time, guys. We are just about up. So we got together this system here. I will probably expand this out just a little bit between now and next episode. We'll go mining. We're going to work on probably getting some simple ore processing going, or some hello. We may have a problem. No, stop. You're setting my house on fire. No, lava bad. So that just happened. That's a thing. Take that. So I'll fix this up between episodes as well. We'll actually fix our house because, that's as good of a spot as any to end. Guys, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.